Hey, what's up, my YouTube crypto friends and family? How y'all doing? You're watching All the Way Up Crypto. I'm your host, Aaron. Thanks for tuning in. And if you like what I'm giving to you, give it a thumbs up down below. I'd appreciate it. It'll get this information out to more people. Definitely helps. I try to keep things educational and give you guys information that is definitely useful and helpful. So I have a mouthful to cover with you. Nah, I shouldn't say a mouthful. It's like a bushel full or something. So I'm going to go over a project that I've been interested in since I heard about it, but never really knew the big picture. And now I'm starting to see the big picture. So I'm going to cover Pillar Wallet. But you have to understand this Pillar Wallet, just reading their 2020 vision. I'm going to post a link below so you can dive deeper into the partnerships and the collaborations and the things that they're going to be incorporating into their wallet. There's stuff that I found out about in here that I haven't heard anybody else talk about, and it's mind-boggling to me. And the stuff that the partners they're working with and the things that have been created and the projects they're working with have such massive potential in different areas, be it decentralized finance or something else. But I just think Pillar is very underrated. If they accomplish the connections that they want to have and the integrations that they want to have, and they do it in a user-friendly manner, which I know that's always been one of their goals, to onboard people in a user-friendly manner. Pillar could be like huge, like ridiculously huge. So one of the things they're doing this year is they're partnering up with Dank Memes. I know you're like, oh, Dank Memes, who cares? You may not even know what Dank Memes is, who they are. Regardless, Dank Memes is basically a group of people on Facebook that promote a lot of different things. But one of the things they're doing is they're partnering with Dank Memes to exchange Dank coins for physical goods. So Pillar Wallet's going to be their wallet that they'll use for these Dank coins. So they've actually have these games that people can play, so on and so forth. Regardless, Dank Memes has a huge following, so it's a great way to get the Pillar name out there and get people utilizing. I think the gaming industry is definitely a place to gain adoption initially, and then you work your way out from there. OneWorld Online. Now, OneWorld Online rewards people for the information they provide. Instead of you just freely giving up your information to all these people like Google, Facebook, Amazon, whoever, and then they turn around and sell it to people, OneWorld Online asks you for this information and then they reward you, which is nice. So they're going to actually reward people with tokens. They're also looking to integrate to allow people to get rewarded in Pillar tokens. So there's another supply-demand side to the Pillar token. And they will be the preferred wallet provider for the OneWorld token. We're also working with the Ocean Protocol. I don't even know if I should be doing this while I'm driving. There's so much information. So the Ocean Protocol is a decentralized data exchange. It allows data to be shared freely, transparent, but also privately. So it eliminates these huge data silos. That, my friends, is a big issue, in my opinion, with the powers that be right now, be it Google, Amazon, Facebook, Apple, I don't care who you're talking about, but these are the people that control all of our information. So we can get rid of these huge data silos and allow people to transact transparently or privately and be rewarded for it. It's huge. Ocean Protocol, A+. Textile.io is working on the IPFS, Interplanetary File System. In other words, it's a peer-to-peer cryptographically signed way to communicate freely in the Web 3.0 world. This is the next logical step, I think. I don't know some of the interworkings or some of the downsides to IPFS, but working with them is and integrating it is huge, and this allows you to take control back of your data along with the Ocean Protocol. So keep that in mind. One of the big things that Pillar has been all about is us taking back ownership of our data. So when you have ownership of your data, you're able to say, hey, you can have access, you can't, I'm only giving you access to this amount of information, then good. Because you control the keys with the IPFS. It's kind of like, not your keys, not your crypto, well, not your keys, not your information. Somebody else owns it. Dowhouse. So Dowhouse makes creating DAOs easy for anyone, which is kind of cool. I haven't dove too deep into it, but it looks like there's a lot of potential there. So I'm not sure if I think the concept maybe behind it be creating DAOs for communities to interact and work together. So it's interesting. AAVE, I think I said that properly. I don't know. It's a money market protocol to allow depositors and borrowers to work together. So think almost like Lending Club in a peer-to-peer way. Hey, let's work together. You can borrow from me, or I'm going to deposit or whatever, and earn that way. The interest rate now on something like Tether that you can earn is like 22%. The APR on it is massive. Imagine throwing $100K into that. You get $22,000 a year, or I don't know, an extra almost $2,000 a month. I don't know. Just saying. Ways to make money out there. Decentralized. I love it. So you can earn passive income with the AVE protocol. Here's another one that I like. And I knew about this before they did it. I heard about it somewhere. But it's called Pull Together. So you buy basically tickets to a lottery system. And you're using your DAI tokens to buy these tickets. Okay? So you're going to buy these tickets with your DAI tokens. And then all that DAI gets put into a pool. And the pool earns interest. Every Friday, the amount of interest that's earned gets paid to some lucky winner. Right now, I think the payouts are around $1,500. So if you win, bingo, $1,500 to you. Because I think there's like 1.5 million in there or something. And I don't know what the interest is right now on DAI, but who cares? And you can pull your DAI back out whenever you want. It's like, hey, I'm going to hop in and maybe I win some. Whatever, I'll pull it out. There's just a way to save some of your money. You got money sitting around, throw it in a DAI, throw it in a Pull Together, maybe you win. Put your DAI back into cash if you want, or go buy it, I don't know, something nice for your significant other. That would be nice, right? So, something to think about. Even if you threw $10 and you won $1,500, well, now you could buy, I don't know, a tenth of a Bitcoin, I guess. Just saying. Sablier. I don't know, Sablier. Not sure how you pronounce it, because there's many ways you can pronounce it. Allows you to get paid by the minute, by every 15 minutes, by the hour, and by the day. This is how we probably should be getting paid versus, hey, we're going to pay you bi-monthly, or we're going to pay you bi-weekly, or we're going to pay you weekly. No. How about I tell you when you pay me for the work that I provided you? That would be a lot better. And you'd have access to your money a little bit quicker. You'd be like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to have enough money to make it to payday. You get paid. I don't know if I'm enough money to make it to the next hour or the next minute. This is good, though, for contracting people. So they could, you could set it up as a smart contract with a time lock or a time stamp. And, hey, I punched in here, start paying me. and then maybe push out your work to something that was verified by. There are just so many possibilities here. I like it. Set. This is pretty cool. Think of having a glorified portfolio management system that you could set up with smart contracts, that you don't need a brokerage account or a bank account. You don't need to give up all that crap, and it just sits there and invests automatically based off the portfolio management system with Set. I didn't dive in deep enough to that one, but what I read on Pillar's 2020 Vision, a little blurb they had about it, it sounds pretty promising. I don't want to overshoot for the moon or anything, but hey, something to consider. But I like, imagine passively investing in cryptos while someone else was doing the hard work, doing the trading, and you just let your money shift around. And then it connects network. This one's pretty interesting. As more people on board onto the Pillar network, Pillar has their Pillar payment network, or channels, or I don't even know how to describe it, but regardless, you'll be able to pay people, interact with dApps, so on and so forth, and not have to worry about paying gas for using the Ethereum network. Even though you're on Pillar and Pillar is using the Ethereum network, like Pillar is going to be its like own, I don't want to call it a sister chain because it's not, but it's its own little ecosystem to allow you to operate in that manner. So the only thing I can tell you guys is click on the link to the article below and be blown away. Blown away. Pillar is underrated. If they can accomplish what they want to accomplish and implement this and integrate everything that they want to do, I really, really, really think Pillar is going to be a big deal. So, read the article, look in these platforms, do your own research. And until we meet again, stay crypto, my friends. Peace.